All right, we're live. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Fix This Build That Sunday Night Live from a hotel room.
Where's the camera?
There's like nobody. You're not tell. The camera's like right there.
Okay.
That's the camera. All right, we're gonna see if anybody joins. We're gonna tell some folks over on Instagram that we're here. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just be here for a minute. But
we'll just talk to ourselves.
this is horrible. Your arm is like all up on my arm.
What? My arm is just
I can't move. I was like trying to get in there.
Sorry.
The air conditioner just turned off. That's good. All right, let's see.
Exciting development.
Let's see who we can get in there. Brian Fart,
Brian's
what's up,
here.
dude?
Hey, Brian.
How's it going, Brian? It's just us, man.
It's just the three of us.
The three of us. All right, we got more
How's
people
your day,
coming
Brian?
in. I'm gonna get on Instagram just to let folks know that we are going live. So come on in. Let us know who's here. 4 people. I love it. We're gonna go live over here. And I'm connecting on there. Daniel Peaks, what's up? Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday night Fix This Build That live show. You can tell I'm not in my shop. We're actually over on YouTube. So come join us. JD Creations, what's up? JD Wood Creations. Mark Handy's in the house. Hey, what's up, guys? We're YouTube folks. We're asking the Instagram people because we're coming at a very late time. What is up, guys? Hey, guys, we are going live. We are actually over on YouTube right now. We started very late because we're in Denver. That's why my shop is not here. We're sitting in a bed. So come join us on the second channel, FTBT Live, all my Instagram folks. Come on over and join us. We're going to be live there for the next half hour or so, just hanging out. So if you'd like to come hang out, come do it. Fix This Build That live, not the main channel. Head on over, talk to us there. And if you just like Instagram, you don't want to come over, that's fine too. We'll see you later. All right. Yeah. Ben, come on over. YouTube. You're going to love it. All right. We'll see you guys over there. Let us know when you get there. Bye. Okay. We'll see if anybody comes over. Yes. All right. So, so this week we've been basically gearing up for this. We just launched the video. Yay. So if you guys have seen the video of how to do a Borden batten accent wall. So that was the video we just launched today, this morning. And if you've seen that, then you've seen what it looks like. And we think it turned out pretty good. I'm digging the way that we didn't go with like the whole grid pattern. We went with like more of
a modified grid. Yeah,
it was like I turned it into fifths. So, and then we combined like all 3 of the middle fifths. Sorry. Susan's yawning. It's been
a weekend. It's been a whole long weekend.
Teresa, what's up?
Hey, Teresa.
Here we go. Wait, we got more questions. Is the wedding still going on? Yeah, Brian, the wedding just wrapped up. So we just left dinner, and so that's why we jumped on.
Are you lying on the floor? No.
We're not, Daniel. We're actually
close. We're laying in a bed.
We're in the bed here. So this is it's kind of this camera is like super zoomed. I feel like it was not like this when we did it on vacation a few weeks ago, but whatever. Anyway, if you guys have not seen the camera, if you guys have not seen the video, you can go check it out. It is live right now. You can go see how we did that video. Your head looks super big.
I know. I was just thinking that.
You need to lean back.
Forward,
you need to lean back.
And the camera's on the side.
Yes.
I could do like this.
I know. You're like all up in there. So yeah. And we don't have, if anybody joined the Builders Club this week, we'll give you guys a shout out next week because I don't have any of that information with me right now. We are in Denver for my sister's wedding. Posted about that over on Instagram. So like 2 people came over from Instagram. That's good. There's more. Huh? So yeah, if you came over from Instagram, let us know. Yeah. We'd love to know who came over and who didn't. Nathan's Woodworks, what's up, man? How do I join? You're here. I don't know if that's what you mean. But you're in there. If you do want to join the Builders Club, you can go over to fixthisbuildthat.com/Builders Club. And or you can go to, we're on Patreon. If you just go to Patreon and search Fix This Build That. So it's cool because we have early access. They actually got to see the video on Friday. Put it out 2 days early. Babe. They got to see the video on Friday, and they get credits in the live as well as at the end screen of the actual main video. So go check that out. And free plans. That's like awesome. So at the Builders Club level and up, you get a free plan every month, which is awesome. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Well, I love the name. We don't even have a beer. We don't even have a beer, Mark. We did have margaritas though.
We did
at the wedding. At the dinner.
Right, the dinner following.
We should have stopped and like grabbed a 6er.
I know. I could still go out and get some.
The kids are actually just right there.
Yeah, our kids are all
They're over there quietly playing their Kindles.
Sitting there doing things.
Hello.
Marshall Woodworks, what's up? Is here Joel Weiss in the house? What's up,
Hey,
Joel?
Joel.
Yeah,
Denver
we're
weather
loving
is
Denver.
crazy. It's been so pretty.
It
But
is.
then like the wedding, we were gonna just do it out. They were gonna do it outside, and all of us, well, not all of a sudden, but it just started
Big storm
raining
rolled in off
like
the
off the
mountains.
mountains. So we just sat there and
And it was
waited.
crazy. And we waited it out though.
And
And
there
it
was
was
a pocket
fine.
of sunshine. It was
Yeah.
great.
So big congrats to my sister and Todd,
Yeah.
her husband. That she got married today. It was awesome. Just
It was really
a
nice.
few hours ago.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's Baltic birch for 1 second. I don't either, Ted. First of all, it's
No.
oak. I know it's hard to
very
tell.
shiny.
It's oak, and it does actually have some like grain to
It
it.
does feel like it.
There's like a little bit of grain, so they're doing a good job faking it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing in this hotel is
No.
real. And then
There
yeah,
really are beds to sleep in. That's about it.
If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. That's exactly what
I mean, it's really.
everybody's been telling us, and it's so true.
Yeah.
Katie, what's up? Katie, back in the saddle.
Hey, Katie.
The wall is beautiful. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you're digging it. We like how it came out a lot.
Why
but
are you hesitating?
I was thinking about the white.
I
So we
love it.
painted the walls white.
Oh,
The
yeah.
other walls white. And if anybody else has tried to figure out how to paint a room white, and like there's so many different whites and like the undertones of them and all this stuff, like I don't know. And then the trim is like bright white, but the wall is like more of a warm white. So if you guys have any advice, I'd love to hear it, because we picked like, what was it, Dover white?
White Dove.
White Dove.
Dover White's completely different white.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
picked White Dove, which is supposed to be like one of the best whites, or like one of the top whites, most popular whites. But it looks a little yellow on our walls.
Yeah.
It's still really pretty. It's just not a clean white.
No, so I don't know how
we
to
might
deal with it.
wind
but
up repainting the.
it's okay.
those
That's
white
why we're in bed, because the
walls.
margaritas. No, we didn't have enough.
No, we had one.
Yeah.
We've got kids with us.
You need to
But
stop.
hmm. What? No.
What? This one, maybe?
Hmm. Falsely accused.
Nathan made his first walnut cutting board. Awesome,
Ooh,
dude.
very exciting.
What's
Good job,
actually
Nathan.
really cool is we visited a friend of mine that I met on Instagram, Andrew Bacon, way back in like 2014. And I had given him a cutting board like 4 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. And he was like, dude, and I was like, do you still have it? And he's like, yeah. And he showed it to me. And it was just like so beaten up.
It was so pretty though.
But yeah, I was like, I love seeing it because it was beaten up because they used it a
Mm-hmm.
lot. It did have some cracks in it. I was like, oh man, like so yeah, I don't, I always use Type Bond 2. I think I should really probably use Type Bond 3. That was like
Now we know.
the one that was like the oldest cutting board. When did I make mine? I mean, maybe we do have some,
I
but
have no
if
idea.
you're making cutting boards, do you use Type Bond 2 or 3? Because I typically have used 2. I don't know why, because the Type Bond 3 is like a darker color. I just don't like it, so I don't know.
Inquiry minds want to know.
Oh, and he used Purple Heart. I get it. And Katie was about to bail on it. She was like, I didn't know if you guys were going to get on or not.
I know.
Let's see here. Katie is curious about why we went board and batten versus, I don't know,
Versus
what's
what?
more, yeah, I would love to, like, in your mind, Katie, what's more, what would you have expected us to do? I'd love to hear that. Because, like, I don't know, like, so we did look at, like, a geometric design. So we looked at, like, doing a geometric, like, actually, Andrew, the guy we went and visited, had that on his wall, but just, like, some kind of, like, wooden geometric. We also thought about just painting, like, a geometric design.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Why did we land on the board and batten? How did that whole
always
conversation go?
I think
Did we just like because it was simple and classic?
I've always loved the idea of board and batten. I've wanted board and batten or like a more wainscoting or something in that room.
You have talked about like a picture
right.
wainscoting.
I mean, like, and that wasn't necessarily my first choice for that room, like the wainscoting, but that room just needed something more going on. I mean, it was like, it's a pretty big room and it's just
it's like
boring.
a 16-foot wall, so there's like a lot of space.
So it was a really
There's
good.
really nothing going on it.
It was a good place to put that, and I thought it would add character and.
In the board and batten, we liked it that it was vertical, and it kind of like accentuated the
width of
space
the room and everything. I don't know. We just liked it. And I love how it turned out. Like, I mean, like that wall, I feel like you walk in now and it has like presence. You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
So
it looks
it definitely
super
stands
nice.
out more.
Were we listening to Prince? We were not,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I'm sure there's an inside joke I'm not getting on that.
Uh-uh.
I was like, I said white dove when the doves cry. Let's hear Garrett. Oh, the tip: lots of samples and look at them at different times of day.
Yeah.
That is for sure, Garrett. Because one of the things is like that room faces east, and
which is tricky.
People were like had all these answers for like a southern facing room or a northern facing room, or even a western facing room, but like nobody wanted to weigh in on an eastern facing room.
And they don't love weighing in on a northern facing room either. I mean, they do, but like it can feel really cold, I guess. Huh?
The camera's right here.
I know, I'm just really bad at looking at it. It feels weird. Anyway, no, they don't like
Johnny Brook in the house. Johnny says anything's better than chair rail. You're Johnny.
Yes, we are team
Johnny,
inside chair rail.
We're trying to get out to Asheville because Johnny and I are due for a collab in Asheville. He came and did a collab in Nashville. Gosh, when was that, Johnny? A long time ago.
It's been a minute.
And I've been wanting to get out and visit. Johnny is a good friend of mine. And then COVID hit, and he's having kids and so his wife was pregnant and all this stuff. But now we're free to come down. And so, Johnny, I think that we should put chair rail up in the tiny house. The not so tiny house.
It's chair rail
that
everywhere.
Would go with all the modern.
Yeah. No, I mean I love the getting rid of the chair rail. I think it looks more modern. Did I tell you in there.
The top rail? Somebody commented and they said it's called picture rail. Oh. And I know about picture rail, but I never thought about it because like the way they used it in that room.
Yes.
If you saw the video, probably true. They had like a piece of trim that was like 6 inches below the crown molding. Mm-hmm. It looked horrible.
They painted it all white to kind of make it feel like a more impressive
crown molding.
Or crown molding, yeah,
it was horrible.
I've seen picture rails before, though, in a very traditional, like, old house. Mm-hmm. And those
where they actually had pictures hung on.
Yes, those are... That's a whole different look than what we had going on in there.
That wouldn't fit in our house.
We still have that in our other front room, so...
Marshall and Nathan are both using Type Bond 3. That's good. Yeah, Brian, I love showing that trick. I showed the trick about the rare earth magnet, showing the...
Yeah, that's good.
I had some commenter that was like, by the way, that's not a rare earth magnet. It's a neodymium magnet. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
Bro, neodymium...
Congratulations.
It's rare. I was just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Thanks. Light bulbs of a type of glass. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, we do have some warm lights in that room right now. So we're going to trade out the light first and see how it looks before we make any decisions on paint colors.
Yeah, so Katie says she was expecting more of a geometric design. It probably would fit, but actually if you go out and look, Katie, like what we did in our laundry room, it's like very similar to what we did because it was just like that. Also,
I feel like you kind of have to like look at your house and what your house can support. And I mean, because I was reading about that, about paint colors even. People saying like, you know, make sure you pick the paint color that fits your house, not the paint color you want your house to be able to work in. But if it's not the house you have, like it's not going to work.
Right, that it wouldn't.
I think the same thing is true for design. Like our house really is not a very super modern house.
It's not very modern. It's very like farmhouse style, kind of classic.
Traditional-ish, yeah. So... I don't know. I think that what we wound up with, first of all, I love it, but I think it also really fits the house really well.
Yeah.
If it's the exterior, it fits all of it.
All right. A V-shaped 1x6. Yep, James, that we considered that like a chevron type pattern. Those look cool.
Might be a little busy though, maybe. And honestly, we figured we've never done this before, and we thought that the straight lines would be easier to execute on.
Yep. Yep.
So we were playing it a little safe there, but it was still a job, but it was totally doable.
By the way, so Johnny, I was just waiting for you to get done with all the hard work before I came out. So now that you have all those pavers in, it's time for me to come over.
Oh my gosh, pavers! So that makes me think of
Johnny outside. Did so much work. He was like insane. Greg Hicks, we're running a little late as well, so no problem.
Yeah, we just got on.
Where did I get walnut from? Johnny, we should do vinyl plank number 4. I mean, I think the third video hasn't hit 1 million yet, so we'll have to wait and space it out. But it's on its way. Nathan, I get my walnut either off Craigslist. I get a lot off Craigslist, and then I have a local lumber dealer that I've also bought some from. It's called Mims Hardwood or Mims Lumber. It's Mims Lumber in Nashville, and it's fairly inexpensive. I mean, it's not inexpensive.
Right. It's reasonable for what it is. Yeah.
I think it's $7 or $8 a board foot. Dude, the vinyl plank. The hotel that we're in has vinyl plank. What other place just had vinyl plank that we were just at?
Everywhere. I don't know. But
Did Andrew have vinyl plank in his place?
I don't know.
Something vinyl plank's like taking over, man.
Oh, it is.
I love the way that vinyl plank feels on a bare feet.
Who was I just talking to?
It's like warm and just feels nice.
My hairdresser. Remember how I told you that she's going to convert her garage into a salon, pretty much?
Vinyl plank would be perfect for that.
She's putting vinyl plank flooring in. I said, what kind of flooring are you doing? And then I said,
a lot of people don't like it, but it's nice.
It's great for a lot of purposes, and that would be a good one for it.
Yeah. Katie, have I worked a lot with frog tape? Did I notice a difference with the tape that I went with?
Frog tape.
I've never actually used frog tape on a project. I have some.
I was gonna say I know I've seen it,
but we didn't use it. I think what did we use it for? I just used it for like trim painting. Was that Katie? Yeah, I just used it for trim painting, Katie. I think the one thing I will say about the Scotch painter's tape. So Scott was the sponsor. Scotch was the sponsor. Scotch painter's tape was owned by 3M, or it's a brand of 3M. That the delicate surface tape. It's got a 60-day release on it.
Yeah.
Which means it is a very low tack. So you have to be really, you have to like bed it down.
And they say that. I mean, they don't, they put it right out there.
It's that specific one. So it's made for freshly painted surfaces.
Right.
And so that's the trade-off. And then like frog tape, I feel like it's definitely more tacky, but it's probably a little bit more aggressive too. So that would be like the comparison. I mean, like Scotch, I didn't realize how many actual tapes they have. They have a lot of tapes, different tapes for like specialty, and that's their whole thing is like the right tape for the right job. So I think the frog tape would actually line up closer to I didn't use this one, the Scotch Ultra Sharp Lines, which I think is like a 30-day release or something. Right. But that pink one that I used has very low tack. So if you do use it, be prepared to like, you can't just like kind of slap it up there. You have to be like very diligent about putting it up.
Right. But it worked really well. I mean, like, because we did it the right way when you put it on, and we got a good crisp line. It didn't pull off any of the paint where we attached it. Yep. Which was the whole point. It turned out really good. It was good.
Let's see. Greg, any good channels with plans for mid-century modern furniture? Yes. I mean, the first one that obviously come to my mind would be Four Wise Furniture. Chris Salamone, a friend of mine. Actually, Johnny, who's on here, he might still be on here. Johnny Brook, Crafted Workshop. He has several mid-century modern projects too. Those would be the two I would tell you that are kind of like more higher end. If you're looking for more of a DIY mid-century modern, go check out Modern Builds and Homemade Modern. They both do mid-century modern styling or modern styling. But yeah, between those four channels, you should be able to find a lot. But Four Eyes would be my number one because that's kind of his bread and butter.
Right.
And he sells like very, very detailed plans. Johnny's very similar to what I do in the plan style, but Chris has like video. You can get like a whole video and everything. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. Do I suggest a 10-inch or 12-inch miter saw? Ryan, I've got a 12-inch fixed, so I don't like sliders, so I don't have a slider. And the 12-inch, if you don't have a slider, I would suggest either a 10-inch slider or a 12-inch fixed. I don't do sliders because I don't like how big they are. I don't have the room on my small footprint miter saw station. And I also just don't like the inaccuracy. I don't like the wobble on them or the flex, not exactly the wobble. So that's what I use. What else we got? James is putting vinyl plank in the basement. Cool. That's awesome. Place in Oregon called Gobi Walnut. Yes, Mark. Gobi Walnut is amazing. Yeah. Is that in Oregon? I thought it was in California, but I know it's on the West Coast. But they have amazing selection of wood. I know a lot of guys that have gotten wood from there. Teresa says trivia tonight. Ski vacationers. There will be no trivia because I'm literally holding this with my hands.
Plus, we're tired. We got in at 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Yeah,
we should have the kids do it. No trivia.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
They'd be like, unsubscribe. We're not here. This is woodworking. Yeah. We're not here to see your kids play trivia.
No, yeah, we're running on a lack of sleep right now, for sure.
Yes, we are. Just 2x wood, 2x4s. Ryan, I think he was asking about the mid-century modern. I would definitely check out Modern Builds then. The Bosch new one does not move. Yeah, Nathan, the Bosch Glide. Is it the Bosch Glide? I think it's called the Bosch Glide. But they have that kind of static thing that doesn't use any space back. Yeah, the Bosch Glide. It doesn't need any space behind the saw, which is nice. I still just don't like it. And that because the Bosch has very, very poor dust collection. I've heard that. And there's different things you can do to get around that, but it's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. And Katie's still on the lumber prices. Katie, where are we at on the lumber prices? Last we talked, I think we dropped from 1,700 to around 1,000 per 100 board feet. Katie keeps her finger on the pulse of the
she knows
lumber
what's going
futures. So Katie, where are we at? Let us know, because if we've dropped even significantly more, that's fantastic. I'd love to see the lumber prices coming down. Portland, okay, Portland, Oregon. Mark, sounds good to me. I definitely know they're on the West Coast. I just know a lot of people in California that use them. I think that's why I think about them being in California. Spenceley Design has done some modern furniture. Awesome, cool. At 700, so down another 30%.
Sorry, what was it originally at the peak?
It was 1,700.
Jeez.
Then it was 1,000 last week, and now it's 700.
Wow, that's great.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Keep on going.
James says 850. Battle it out. Might be fluctuating. I think Katie's got an actual ticker in like her house.
I would not be surprised. She knows what's going on.
Yeah, the pork belly futures and the orange juice futures.
Oh my gosh.
What was that movie? Trading Places?
Trading Places?
Yeah, with Richard Pryor. I don't know.
I don't know.
Dating myself.
I thought you meant you were like going out on dates with yourself. I'm so tired. I was like, what? That's weird.
What's the matter with you? You're like really out of it.
Why?
You know what? You tell me.
You're talking about tools. I don't have anything to contribute to that, which is fine. I'm just listening. I'm just saying.
Trading Places. Daniel Pike says yes. Trading Places.
I don't know that movie.
Richard Pryor and some other dude.
But what is a pork belly future anyway? And why is it important?
It's like
I feel like there's got to be a podcast out there somewhere describing this.
Pork bellies, that would be
the belly
bacon,
of a pork?
Right? But that would be bacon, right?
Is it the belly of a pork? Of a
the
pig?
Belly of a pork?
But like does
pork belly? What do they get from pork bellies?
I don't know.
Is the question here. Katie will rip it out here in a second.
Thing. Like
it's
I mean,
like bacon.
are we eating the belly of a pig?
Of course you are.
The belly, the stomach of a pig?
It doesn't say stomach. It says
pork
belly. Like when you hold your belly, do you say like my belly or do you say my stomach?
Okay, that's a good point.
The stomach is the stomach and the belly is the belly.
All right.
That's what I'm going for. Bacon, see?
Bacon.
That's what I just said.
So pork belly futures just means bacon futures?
Bacon.
Why don't they just say bacon?
Bacon and bacon-related products.
Like what?
Like pork rinds.
Bacon is free from pork belly.
Let's see.
Good night.
Thanks, Teresa. Have a good one. I thought it said bacon.
Night, Teresa.
Bacon.
Bacon is pork belly.
Actually, I really do hope the pork belly futures are down because bacon is so expensive these days.
It is expensive. It's been expensive for a while.
Yes. Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. That's right, James. There you go. Bacon is cured in smoked belly. What was that?
I had no idea. I don't know. Someone gone somewhere.
Oh. Because pork belly is also lard. There you go.
Oh. Man, I learned so much tonight.
I know.
I had no idea.
We've got it. We need to
lard? Really?
That's fat. Lard is just fat, and it's like reduced and processed.
I never thought about it coming from a pig. I don't know where I thought it came from though. Just magic with fingers.
Well, I'm sure there's a kosher lard
Maybe.
that is not from pigs.
Are you sure about that?
Well, that's not true. I guess anything can be because pigs can be kosher.
All right, I'm gonna have to hop off.
They're like blessed.
So.
Oh, you're out.
Yes, I'm leaving.
Okay. All right. This is a good deal with the kids.
Yes.
All right. So, there is no kosher lard. There we go. Well,
no kosher lard.
Actually, see, I never knew. I figured, and I was like, yeah, maybe not. Pigs cannot be kosher. Okay. So I was wrong. I thought they could. What was it? There was something that was kosher, and I was like, I didn't think that could be kosher. But thank you for letting us know. Anything from an animal is not kosher. There you go. All right. I never knew. What? Where are we at? Okay, cool. The new learning channel. That's right. Yeah. Is there like kosher wood? Does wood have to be kosher? Like, I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. I'm not trying to like make fun of anything. I don't know anything about that process or like how it all works. I do know I worked in the grocery business for a while, and like certain things had to follow a very specific food chain to be considered kosher and kept kosher. So I know that there's a lot that goes into it. Let's see here. What else do we have? Kosher wood does not need to be kosher. All right, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know that's like food products only. I don't know. I'm uneducated in all of that. All right, well, I'm going to jump off because the kids have been great, but we're going to, it's actually getting late over here even. We're going to get to bed. Thank you guys. I just wanted to jump on and say hey to you guys, and from the hotel, even we're a bit late, just to say what's up. So thanks for joining on. And if you've not seen the video, go check it out. It's up there today on the Borden batten accent wall. And we will catch you guys next Sunday, regular time, regular place, back at the shop. So I hope you guys have a great one, and we will see you guys next week. See ya. How do I stop this thing? There we go.